perspective on how to think about things, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I definitely want to think about things way differently, and I will because I genuinely want to prosper in life. I never wanted to be a bum. I never wanted to be a what if nigga. I just don't want none of that shit for me. Like, if I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be because I tried to do it, not just because I sat around and failed.
Yeah.
You can sit around and fail, but I'd rather be, if I'm gonna fail, that it's a learning experience more than anything. And I just gotta look at shit differently, bro, and get this shit rolling. I think what our biggest problem is seeing results super fast and not being patient. Like, we just need more patience as, like, people. And I think that's, like, my problem, too. Like, I'm not patient. I gotta see results as I'm doing something, or I'm gonna feel like it's not working out, or never will.
Yeah. Like, patient but not like a lackadaisical. Like, that balance is actually hard, though. Like, I'll be, as much as I'll be like, bro, you drawing. I know the balance of, like, trying to plot and plan and do things the right way and really just doing too much dilly-dally, and, like, it's a thin line, you know? So, it's like, I get it. But, bro, I do want you to keep that in your head, bro. I would even say, like, do you got a whiteboard or anything?
Yeah. Well,
right.
I got, like, a book and stuff.
Yeah, like, write shit plan down, bro. Like, when we get off the phone, like, and on some ADHD shit, bro, I know, unless I be like, bro, I'm dead serious, like, this is important. We'll get off the phone and you won't do it and then you'll forget, all right? But, so I'm really saying, bro, when we get off the phone, bro, start planning your cerebral confinement, so to speak, bro, because also what I'm telling you, bro, what I've been doing recently, and I'm going to do it more, because I'm about to tap into my spirituality more. Like, motherfuckers about to... Because I've grew up spiritual. Like, my mom got, like, altars and this and that. I grew up on sage and all that. But, like, I just have it in me. I just never fully tapped into it, right? But, bro, the way this shit I'm about to show you how my words that I say to people happen, right? I need you to just do your part, bro. By the end of the year, I know that, like, we probably won't blow up, you know? I don't even want to speak like that, like we can't. But, like, you'll feel like people see you, bro. I just need you to, again, I'm not even going to add no extra stipulations to it. I need you to start doing your cerebral confinement. Yes. I need you to start taking your notes. Damn near, even if you want to be like, this is what I want the song title to everything to be. You know what I'm saying? You can write the song titles down, because I want the song titles to transition from this to this word to this word, like, whatever. But, bro, I want you to spend, like, on some matter of fact, bro, and I'm especially once I get my stuff lined up, bro, and I'm genuinely gonna do it for you full on out, bro. Once I get my shit structured, bro, I'm gonna manage you, bro. I'm gonna manage you. I need you to just do what I ask you to do. If it's not feasible, if you my brother, so you can communicate mental health stuff, but you also know me, bro. It's only but so much I'm gonna let you get away with that shit too. Why? Because I'm a nigga that will say, bro, if you feel uncomfortable right now, I'm about to link up with you, give you a fucking hug, and nigga be unsad for 3 hours. And we can go back to your crib, my crib, we can cry with each other. But I don't go, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe niggas is on, bro.
Would you be able to pull up on me later?
Bro, yes, I can pull up on you, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna send you gas money, because if we end up leaving this joint and you end up driving, I'm gonna just... Bro, I just gotta get out the house, bro. That's my number one problem, too.
Bro, I'd have came to you. As soon as I woke up, I'd have came to you. I just didn't know if you want to chill before you left and then go drop your mom off, and then, like, I'd have came and just...
I didn't want to have to do that to
you.
I wouldn't have mind you staying here in my crib while I had to do what I had to do, but I didn't want to put that on you either. Like,
bro, I'm trying to get better with moving around, bro. I'm trying to get better, bro. One of my goals for the summer, that's why I be on you, bro. Like, you see how I am, bro. This how you are is really, like, you're probably confused, but this is why I have the level of patience that I have for you, bro, because I'm just in the space where it's easier for me to try. I'm being intentional. Like, bro, when I went to the Odunde Festival and I went by myself, bro, I didn't even get as many good pictures. I didn't really talk to nobody. I didn't get no Instagrams. But, like, I make myself do it, bro. Like, nobody really understands how hard I want to be better. That's why I be like, I don't be like discounting, like, bro, you're not really trying to be better. Like, I'll never do that to nobody. But when I tell you, like, I put myself in so many uncomfortable situations because I really want to be okay. I just know ain't nobody gonna do it for me, or either I'm gonna have to look up and be like, I should have just tried, like, you know, or other people gonna be able to look at me and say, this nigga thought he was doing all this fucking trying, and what the fuck was the trying you thought you was doing? You went through all that. Yeah, so I will go outside and be uncomfortable for the greater good and making it easier for me to call my friend and be the friend that's like, bro, we outside. Seeming like I'm an outside friend, but I'm really trying to build bond, community, this and that, bro. I'm you, bro. I'm the damn, like, what happened, Grizz? Or, damn, ain't nobody heard from Grizz in this amount of time. Like, what the fuck you got going on? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, bro, I'm actively being how I am. Bro, my lights are still out. I'm still behind on rent. But you would never know, bro, because this shit got to get done, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm at my mom's house. I can still go to my crib. You know what I'm saying? I still have an apartment, wholeheartedly. You feel me? And I'm confidently cool that I'll be fine, all that. But I'm operating from a place of like, ain't this is my world, bro. And shit ain't gonna go how you want until you really feel like it's yours, bro.
Right.
And I don't, you're not feeling that way, bro. You sharing worlds with people and shit. Worlds can blend, bro. But like, imagine blending a world and you're not even sure about your own, bro. Somebody can take over your world easy as fuck. You're not even gonna know what shit is yours and what's theirs.
Damn.
You feel me? That's
You
that's
making
all,
me
bro.
like you spinning my head, bro. Cause you right, bro. This all the shit I always just needed to hear, bro. And then I always know I was missing something. And that's why I'd be like so mad at myself that I like during the like, yeah, yo, bro, I don't know. This is everything I just needed to hear, bro. Cause that makes so much sense to me. And I feel like I just needed to put everything in like in order for it to make sense. Like, damn, like what do you like, yo, yeah, you right, bro. Like I need to figure out my world first before I even try to like let somebody else be my whole world. Like,
Bro, cause you want to know what I started noticing, and that's why I keep saying like I'm a whole different person. When I was like changing, bro, nobody want to say they don't know who they are, bro. Especially at this big ass age, it feel defeating, bro. Cause as humans, we don't like not knowing. So imagine not knowing yourself. So it's like, bro, I had that moment where I'm like, I don't even know me. Like, I can't expect nothing out of nobody. I barely can expect shit out of my fucking self. What the fuck I'm even putting setting stipulations for? I need to get this in order, you know? Um,
yeah,
that's the old job, bro. Like, and, yeah, bro. And on some energy shit, bro. You don't even get what you rightfully deserve until you righteously walk in the right path. And sometimes the right path is not fuck everybody, but bro, you ain't never put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't have the
in
space
my
to.
life,
You feel
my
me?
life.
And yeah, bro. Had to talk with Kadi about this shit, bro, because she was having like a PTSD moment, and I'm like, yo, if you got to take a moment to, bro, because she's another person that she's been a muscle for everybody, or had to be the, or not even had to be, bro. Sometimes it's just be like you have such a heart and you such a lover that you feel like you have to assume that position. Realistically speaking, like you could have not gave a fuck when your pop passed. You didn't have to say I have to be the man of the house. You just stepped up to the role because that's what the son or the so and so does, bro. But if you decided that you're just gonna focus on you, which is good, a good thing, you still be a person, have a heart and all that. But if you would have decided, you know, rest in peace, my father, da da da, thankful, da da da, but you didn't consider nobody else because it's technically not your job, bro. The space that you're in right now will be probably different. Now, what later on the flip side, would you have a level of like, damn, I feel kind of fucked up because I wasn't there for my family? Yes. But would your life probably be better, but you just grieving something that you did wrong? Probably. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying like the decision that you made sometimes from a place of love, family, community, like you gotta be that person. You did the right thing, bro. But I'm also just pointing this out to you because there's other areas that you can start doing it in because that became your life. So you'll start funneling them tendencies in other areas where you don't have to, just giving up yourself while you finding yourself, bro. That's not fair to you. That shit is not fair to you, bro. It'll never be.
Yeah, I'm just learning. I gotta be nicer to myself, bro. Cause even
Man.
just like how we talking, like the distractions that I use during times of like where I didn't know what to do. Like I should have like instead of drugs, it should have been music. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
instead of alcohol, it should have been art. Like
And don't
shit
get me
like
wrong,
that.
bro. Sometimes, and you got to see life through. I'm not saying like no, bro. Like you should have did alcohol and weed. You know, I'm not saying that. But I'm. You see how, bro? I didn't smoke for over 3 years, but I've been smoking. I smoke every day, right? It's also one of them things that once you start figuring yourself out, learning yourself, finding yourself, you trust yourself a little more. I know there's a random day this year, next year, a couple years down the line that I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm cool, I'm smoking shit. That was a phase. I was smoking and drinking and going out because I was numbing this, but it also contributed to my art. When I went out and got lit at that party, I met this girl that reminded me of this girl. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that inspired me to write a song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you just gotta let go and let God. But once you know yourself, to trust yourself enough to just flow, that's the difference. That's the difference. So that's why I'm encouraging you to get to that point, because in everything that you do, right, wrong, or indifferent, you'll trust that God, the universe, and yourself is doing the right thing, and you're in the right spot. You feel me? If I get heartbroken again within the next month, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't be hurt the same way. I'll be hurt because I'm a lover and all that. I feel some type of way. But, like, I trust myself. I trust what I'm feeling. I trust how I'm going to go about my feelings. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's what we focus on, bro. Your art, bro, immortalize this girl. Don't use her, muse her, bro. You feel me? And, yeah, bro, just pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? If you suppressing something, bro, write on a piece of paper and cry on the paper. Like, all that dramatic shit that you can do it, bro. I promise you. All the dramatic shit that you can do to cater to you, your feelings. Because if you haven't done it before, bro, I feel like you can be as dramatic the fuck as you fucking want. Imagine wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes your whole life, and you finally get the option to say, nigga, there's other colors. Like, you know? Yeah. You're not a cartoon. Realizing that you're not a cartoon, every day don't gotta be the same day. The shit don't gotta look but you're not a cartoon, but you are. Shit look the same, but you see how cartoons wear the same shit every day, but it's always a new adventure. You can wear the same clothes every day in a new adventure, or you can flip it. But bro, you have control over what it looks like. It could be different clothes, same adventure, different clothes, whatever. But you have that control and do it. Don't leave nothing on the table, bro. You don't wear nothing up, bro. I put a wool beanie over my fitted cap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanted to. I know that's just like a random statement to make, but point being, bro, I wanted to. You get what I'm saying? I wear a bunch of silly bracelets because I want to. I bought this cool ass, big ass, spiritual ass necklace because I wanted to. And no matter how much people was like noticing how much I'm adding to my character or feeling like, but I really know him or I don't really know him or I thought, bro, this is my character, and I can look in the mirror and say this shit authentic to me. Yes, it's a character. Yes, I'm feeding y'all a character. But is this character fake? No. But am I making it entertaining? Yes, I know what the people want to see. We all have something we want to see. That's why we get on our phones and all this type of shit. So why the fuck if I'm trying to sell something or get people to be a part of or see me, that I'm not going to make it look pretty for y'all? Yes, I know that bitch got pearly white teeth. But yes, I know she went over with the eraser to make them whiter. You get what I'm saying? How much stock am I going to put into this shit? Am I going to say the bitch is pretty and her teeth actually is white? Like, or I'm going to make it like, no, I know she went on that app and made her teeth whiter. What am I going to make it about? I saw this bitch and they really was pearly whites. She just wanted to edit it a little bit. What am I making it about? You feel me? So, yes, bro.
I think our biggest problem too as humans, we don't know when to make things serious enough, and we don't know when to make some things less as serious as they are.
No, that's real.
We don't know that, like, a lot of people can't read the room. I think that's more so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like on the tip that you talking about, like, niggas get criticized every day for just genuinely doing what they want, and it don't affect nobody's life either. But people are so fascinated on like telling people like, yo, this is how you're supposed to live. Like, nigga, who died and appointed you God? Like, you know what I mean?
No, thanks.
And I think that's the biggest thing too. Like, we don't hear it. Like, we get so strung up on like the shit.
I'm using that, by the way.
You know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like just now thinking about it. Like, people talk to God all the time, and I'm pretty sure like we get the answers or we don't get the answers from what we looking for. And then like that don't control our life, but we let like people with flesh and blood, like their opinions control our life. You know what I mean? Like, God will tell you one thing, you'll ignore it, or give you a sign and we'll ignore it. But like, I can get on my social media today and like go on somebody's page and say, yo, this fit is fucking terrible, and that could ruin somebody's whole shit. Like, they'll stop dressing how they want to dress now.
You want to know something? Who appointed these people God, right? Bro, we made it in likeness, so even we unintentionally appoint ourselves. Like,
no, for sure.
You know, and I think that's what it is. It's just a matter of how big somebody God complex is. Cause the real is, bro, you can play God, bro. You can play God and you can play the devil.
I truly believe that.
You know?
One of the people who because I had this conversation with somebody and they was like, oh, you shouldn't say that. Like, I think I said
it's in the Bible.
We made in the image of God. We are a form of a God. We just don't know how, we can't comprehend that. because we've never been taught to comprehend. What do you mean? Nigga, you create as a god. Like, you can create human life. You can create fucking shit that changes people's perspective. Like, we actually are what we think we are.
Yes,
we
bro.
dumb ourselves down, but we also, I think, we put ourselves like, I don't know, like it is definitely a conversation.
It's a wide spectrum. It's the concept of like, as humans, we're really important, but we mean nothing at all. Our whole existence is an oxymoron, bro. And yeah, bro. Like yin and yang. The idea of yin and yang is just the idea of an oxymoron. You know, things existing that shouldn't exist, but if they're existing together, why shouldn't they? If they're polar opposites, the polar opposites should exist, bro. Oxymoron. Life is an oxymoron, bro. I just don't know how else to put it, and that's the answer to that, bro. So it's never going to make sense when you try to make sense out of it. You got to make sense out of the things that you can, and then just live your life. But everything, trying to figure out everything, bro, is just literally not feasible. But at the same time, bro, we're all knowing life is a big ass oxymoron, bro. And you can always think yourself down a rabbit hole, but that's why you gotta really choose what matters to you in your lifetime, bro. Somebody is living their life, and their whole life debate is how people should treat mice better, probably. They chose that, bro. They chose that, but true conviction, and they're not weird, wrong, or crazy, none of that. Because that's what they chose. So, bro, we live a life that is composed of agreements. Whatever we choose to agree upon. Read the book of Four Agreements, by the way, bro.
Four agreements?
Four agreements, yeah. But life is basically made up of agreements that we choose to abide by. I'm gonna tell you what the four agreements are, and I'm gonna let you read the book. But bro, the year that I was like doing shrooms, that was the first time I read a book since I was probably like fully read a full book and locked in since I was in probably middle school. You got to think about it. We grew up in the era like they got AI and ChatGPT, but we had them little like, oh, for the book reviews, go on that little website. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't reading no fucking books, bro. But bro, and it sounds so bad saying like, dang, I ain't read a book since middle school. Like, but between middle school and 23, that sounds so foul. Was I reading? Yes, but like a book, no. But the four agreements are, bro. I actually might try to read this, do some shrooms and read this shit soon. Be impeccable with your word, meaning speak with integrity, say what you mean, avoid using the word to speak against yourself or others. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. Understand that others' actions are a projection of their own reality and their opinions don't define you. That's two. Don't make assumptions. That's three. Have the courage to ask questions and express what you truly want to avoid misunderstandings and drama. Four. Always do your best. Your best will change from moment to moment, so simply do your best. It prevents self-judgment and regret. Key themes of this book: source of suffering, transformation, and Toltec wisdom, which are the principles that are derived from ancient spiritual teachings. And the transformation is basically a roadmap to break free from beliefs and achieve personal freedom, right? And it basically identifies self-limiting beliefs as the root of needless suffering, bro. What you believe, you suffer from what you allow, bro. That's the name of this game, bro, of this life game. You suffer from what you allow. So if you're not allowing it to make you suffer, it's not bad. So obviously avoid being toxically positive, but it's always why is this happening for me and not why is this happening to me. Nothing's ever happening to us, bro. We just think so. We just be bitching. And not minimizing us. Our feelings matter. I'm loosely saying that.
No,
but like,
I know what you mean.
But like, a lot of times it be us, bro. A lot of times it be us.
I already know like how much I play in my own psychosis and in my own like madness. Like I know I play a big ass part in that. Like I played a huge ass part in that. Yeah. I'm just trying to get away from it, bro.
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
I just gotta be better, bro.
But you know this, bro. Don't beat yourself up, bro. I also wanna address that really quick, bro. You beat yourself up a lot, bro. I can't get with it. As your homie, bro, I just can't let you. Like, when you start doing it, I don't want to seem like I'm being like on no dad shit. But every time you start doing it, I'm going to say, bro, go ahead with that shit. Why, bro? Because I think you spend too much time doing that you miss so much shit about yourself, bro. That, like, you should cherish and appreciate. I don't hear you say that much good shit about you, bro. on some real shit. With me knowing that you know how many things you're good at. I don't like that, bro. And I'm not like as your friend, bro. One, just on some regular shit, bro. I don't want nothing like that around me. That's just on like, you know what I'm saying. But on some brother shit, I'm not saying it to you like that though. But on some brother shit, bro, I'm not letting you be around me and be like that, bro. So every time if I gotta come off abrasive, even if you like I'm tired of Grizz, I don't give a fuck. If I gotta come off abrasive and in the month down the line, you like, no, he got a point, and you hit me up like, yo, bro, you had a point. I care about you that much. Yeah, it can be that, but I will fall out with you about me caring about you. I'm pretty sure you understand the common theme of me having love, bro. I will literally love you so much that I just say some shit to you that it won't make sense in 6 months down the line, and you just said fuck me for 6 months, but on month 6 it's like I gotta say sorry to this nigga because I care about you more than I care about our friendship. That's how much I love people, bro. I care about you more than I care about being your fucking friend, and that's just real. And I care, I care about being your friend, bro. But for me, I feel like that say a lot. I don't give a fuck about this friendship if that mean letting you just fucking drown as a human being. That's corny. That's super corny. I would never do that.
I fuck with that, bro. And I'm already knowing because, like, I feel like you always been just a genuine nigga, bro. Like, through in and throughout, bro. Like, never have I ever questioned or had to question anything with you, bro. And I appreciate that because, like, I be needing that. I be needing that shit, bro.
Mm.
More than anything, for real.
Yeah, bro, brotherhood is important, bro. Sometimes your brothers is really all you got. And that's why when you get like real brothers, you kind of really gotta just lock in, bro. Cause for every complaint that I got for you, bro, I just and bro, we haven't even been in enough situations with each other, and that's why I'm actually also happy that I can say this. But like without a, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a doubt that like you wouldn't be there for me if you can.
No,
And
sure.
shit like that be meaning something to me. Cause I even told my one homie, I'm like, granted, within some of my friendships, I've been there for people. Like I've had to be there for people more like than they might have needed, and I just never needed as a friend. You get what I'm saying? Like my one friend was like, bro, I'm the broke friend, so it's like realistically, you never had to ask me for no fucking money, but I've had to ask you for money. But I told him, I'm like, so like that can feel weird if it's like I need you as a friend sometimes and you never need me. And I just broke down to him like, bro, there is areas that I do need you, and I know the areas that I will or can have you when and if you do have some fucking money. You get what I'm saying? I know if I have $0 and you have 500, I can say, yo, bro, can you send me 50? But the ties is just different. But sometimes that's what friendship is. The friendship is showing up when when they need you to show up.
Yeah.
So
That's all it be for real. Just showing up.
exactly,
That's
bro.
why, like, I try to do that, and that's why I want to get myself together so that I can be 100%.
Yeah,
Like, you know.
yeah. That's what it boil you down to. But I think I'm so you know how blunt and like how I talk, bro. I think sometimes I just don't say certain stuff because I don't be feeling like explaining that I meant no harm. Because like, all right, boom, for example, so suppose somebody like, you know, you always do stuff for me, I don't do stuff for you. And suppose it's money based, just hypothetically speaking. It'd be like on one end, I can genuinely say, you can't do nothing for me because you won't just get the fuck up and get a job. You get what I'm saying? Or you need to get another job, make some fucking money, right? That's certainly a thing that I can say and like view it, but I know certain shit be situational. Now I'm in a space where can't nobody take advantage of me no more. I'll never let nobody take advantage of me. So with my friends that don't have much to offer, they're genuinely friends that I know. If they got $1 million today or tomorrow, one of the first things they'll do is probably call me and be like, yo, how can we help what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally won't be, I'm a millionaire. It'll be, bro, we rich. All the friends that I have right now, I don't have that many. Probably got 3 friends, bro. But,
You my only friend, for real.
you feel me?
I probably got 2 other homies that, like, I grew up with, and I know for sure, like, yo, we stand, but other than, like, you, bro, I don't have no friends, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, this is like the same dynamic with me. Like, it's some people that I grew up with. Like, they my brothers. You feel me? Like, good, better, and different if we don't talk. Like, that's my mans. Or we'll probably have eras where we talk. When we both successful, we'll probably be able to hang more. Like, whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't have a...
Be on that type, too. Cause I know, like, I started to realize, like, we don't see it until we actually grow up. Like, yo, you grow up and shit just happens, bro. Like, people just, like, you know what I mean? They just either separate, go to 2 different ways in life, and then, like, something like this forced you to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it was definitely on that tip.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh shit! Before I forget, let me actually finish reading you this shit. I forgot that I was even showing you
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
let's get back to that.
Hold on. And then I'm gonna show you these pictures. But basically, hold on. I done told this story about 3 times, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause it's a nice amount of people that's a part of this that knows my movie, like that's not perceiving it just from like the music and stuff, and I'm about to make everybody familiar with each other. This is about to be the most random group chat ever. It's gonna be you, my mom, my ex, a couple of my close female friends, like a couple of my other homies. It's gonna be random, just so I don't gotta retell the story over and over again. But long story short, bro, it was on the type time like I told her like I feel how I feel about you. I didn't stop feeling how I feel about you, but you know what I'm saying you do feel like a figment of my imagination, but I know I'm not insane. And basically, she's on some like, yeah, no, I understand. I'm sorry. This is something that I gotta undo. I'm in love with you, not this nigga that I'm living with. And then I told her, I'm like, you know, cause some shit just be like a feeling. I'm like, I don't want to be. Thank you for providing clarity. We don't have to keep talking. Like as much as I still care about you, but like, I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable position. Like you living with this nigga. You feel me? So basically, it was on the type time like whether you decide that you want to be with me or not, Shahid, I have to tell this man that I'm in love with another nigga because I feel like I'm cheating. I feel wrong, and I'm not this type of girl. So the fact that it took 9 months for her to do so, but she broke and hit me up. She like the fact that I even did that. This not the type of girl I am. I got to tell this nigga that like, you know. So it's like that's basically the situation. Long story short, this is a way longer messages, but long story short, either way it go, she basically just like I can't live my life living with this nigga, and I'm in love with this nigga that I met in between them.
I mean, shit, like low key, like why it take so long?
Because all right, yeah, but no, that's real shit though.
Think though, she's still in the same situation from the jump.
Yeah.
She don't got nowhere to go. What about?
But that's the thing. I don't know that though. That's the thing. I don't know that. That was an assumption that like some shit was going on.
Are they dealing with each other still?
She's living with him. All right, hold on. I'm about to see that. Maybe I need to. Hold on. I'm about to read everything. I tried to speed run through the messages, but I'm gonna read all the messages now. All right.
Again, she's still in the same situation. She don't gonna have nowhere to go, so she feels like she can't stay in this nigga house. But it's like, I don't know. You right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it's like, yeah. Now, granted, I don't think it'll ever be that serious. I think it's like kind of like I detailed it, like the comfortability of, or it could have just been the nigga hit her up and shit, your high school sweetheart or your ex, like it was only one point in my life of me dealing with my ex that like I hit her up and she hit me back, and that was just like recently. But then me and her end up talking and like we speak all the time. You feel me? So, I know. Even as a person, thinking that somebody can't be more important than who your person was, it's like she had to go back to her person to realize that there is somebody better than. It's like, all right, high school sweetheart, moving with each other, boom, with each other for 4 or 5 years. That's the only nigga she did anything with, only nigga she really dated. You don't see anything past like this is the greatest. Even if you get something that you think might be greater, it's like, nah, nothing can be better than this person that was here for everything. And then you go back to that and you realize, like, wait, I only understand this because I'm older. Because I could be like, no, and be on some emotion, like, no, fuck that. Like, what did take you so long, bitch? But, like, but it's like, I understand, like, nah, I'm going to what's familiar for me because so much, I don't know. I'm scared of that. She genuinely was scared. And I can get it, bro. I love. You feel me? And yeah, I really think that's what it was. And it's like, damn, I got to experience better. I tried to rationalize that, like, oh, maybe it's not, like, maybe it's not better. But then I can't fight, bro. She couldn't fight that I'm better. Like I said, periodically and without no context, bro. I think she would just send a message from like text now and deleting the app, or You know what I'm saying? But she'd text me from random like, yo, I love you, da 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 da, like every month or every other month. So it's not like she didn't talk to me at all. She just wasn't directly responding to my agony and my I wanted answers. But that just kind of go back to when I met her. I knew she was a girl that had a hard time with like expression. She just started getting better when me and her was like one on one because she was comfortable. But like through phones or like with separation, nah. But I think how I could get her to do certain stuff or feel certain stuff, like that's what made it like, how can somebody like, she was confused, bro. I don't think she thought she could feel anything unless it was from that nigga. You feel me? And then she felt like if it wasn't from him, then like, oh, this don't make sense. This can't be real. But then it's like, you realize it is and was, you know? So I have empathy from like for things like from that standpoint because I know what she's experiencing and like yeah, what took you so long? But like I said, she did periodically hit me up, but I think she just really didn't know how to say I moved in with my ex. You feel me? Like, which is I can understand that. Yeah, and also I was wondering like how long did she feel this way? Because if it's been 9 months and like I could be like no, like if it, because again, I'm I consider all stipulations, even if it's she don't think it's the best place for her or she more in love with me, bro. That don't mean that she don't love him, that they don't have good. It's just so many things that I feel like people just be thinking that certain statements or certain point of views mean this. Again, this still has to be a nigga that I know was there for her, made sure she was straight, they still laugh, have good moments, all that type of stuff. Because I know even when me and my ex was bumping heads, not getting along, fighting this and that, bro, we still had all of this shit and I still loved her. You feel me? So I'm not making it like she just there like, but if you don't want to be around a nigga, then why you don't leave? It's like, I know it's not that simple sometimes. You get me? Like, I literally know. So that's why, you know, I have some type of, like, empathy or grace towards it, but I'm just also happy that I'm in a space where, like, nobody is responsible for if I'm hurt or not. I literally choose if I want to be hurt about something or not. So, yeah, bro. But it's a situation that she got to figure out how to get out of. And basically, hold on, I'm going to read some more messages. Some of these just long, so I ain't want to read them all. But, hold on. I'm actually about